Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to talk about, well, basically a guy who's trying to sell half of a free fix and basically scamming the Russian community. This video is mostly for my Russian comrades who have a ROG 3 and are currently getting scammed by a certain individual. Now, to give some backstory here, this individual named Enter PC, which you can see here, since you hopefully do speak or read Russian. Oh, by the way, this is something I also want to just point out here. If you happen to speak Russian or, are Russian or whatever, feel free to put subtitles on this video. I would really appreciate it because I do know a lot of you guys don't really speak English that well or not at all. And it would be really nice to also let them have the chance to actually, be able to understand what's going on here. So there's that. So back to the story. Well, this guy was basically taking half of my fix, told everyone it's quote unquote, his fix, right? And then he, started to ask for donations and spread it around. Obviously, it caught my attention really quickly because it was suspiciously similar to, mine. And by similar, I mean identical. Just except for, the second part of the actual, that makes it the fix to begin with. So, yeah. So I explained the whole thing in this topic here. And obviously, one guy who basically downloaded this. I have this Russian guy's fix. This, by the way, quote. And as Danish said, blah, 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 blah. He basically just confirmed what I said pretty easily. And, yeah, it was no real surprise. Yeah. So let's look into the guy's fix, quote-unquote fix, obviously. I mean, it's not really a fix. I'm going to explain to you how my old fix actually worked and why his fix is not a fix. It's just trading one problem for another. So, we can see two DTBO files. One is a compiled DTBO from an Android 11 kernel. That's basically my Android 11 DTBO kernel. And as you can see, the file size is 2 megabyte, or as you will see in the zip file, 1.8 megabyte. It will kind of depend on file system and whatnot. So 1.8 megabytes or 2 megabyte when you're looking at at Windows here. And then you can see, well, his, quote unquote Black Crush fix. So how come his file size is more than 10 times the size of the actual DTBO file? Well, the reason for that is because what he actually did was flash my DTBO, then backed up his DTBO partition. This means when you flash his quote-unquote fix, you actually flash his hardware information onto your phone. Because obviously this guy has no idea how to program. He has no idea how to do anything. I would doubt he even knows how to compile a kernel at this point. So what he did instead was just, make a backup of his, DTBO partition, and then he just tries to sell it as a, his quote-unquote fix. And he's stupid because he doesn't really understand that it's already a dead giveaway, that he does not know how to even do anything, like even compile anything, because he still thinks that this somehow is a valid way of sharing things, which is just ridiculous. I mean, nobody needs your hardware information on their phone. That's just stupid. Oh my god, I could probably just, decompile this and I could extract some information from his phone, which is just, ridiculously stupid. Not to mention this is based on Android 10. He has an Android 10 version and Android 11 version. They're all just the same. It's the same file, just, renamed because, he's a dumbass. He doesn't really, he didn't even get to the point where it's very easy to just see that. You can check that really quickly if both files are identical. It's very simple to detect. So yes, this is basically what you're going to get when you pay him money. You're going to get a backup from his DTBO partition, which is, suboptimal to say the least. Now let's go to his page here and, actually, no, let's, for now, go to this video here, show you actually what I'm talking about. This is a guy named Flashing His Life, and he is currently hosting my Android 10 kernel, which I published at some point, and the Black Crush Fix app. So, if you wanted to have the same result, you would extract the DTBO file here and flash that file onto your phone. However, it is compiled from Android 10. It will work, obviously, but it will also cause issues. You have also lots of, outdated stuff. I would absolutely not recommend doing this at all. It's stupid. Don't do it. Seriously, don't. It can cause serious issues down the line depending on the new, updates that ASUS is gonna push out at some point, and it just don't do it. It's seriously bad. If you're on Android 10, obviously you can download this and enjoy your phone. But I wouldn't even recommend staying on Android 10 due to the severe security issues and flaws that the Android 10 does not cover. It's very clear that ASUS has dropped Android 10 pretty early. The moment they decided, okay, we're going to make Android 11 for ROG 3, they basically dropped any kind of security updates. They just did the most basic things for the Android 10 version. So this is why. So this Black Crush Fix app, I'm going to explain to you now how the entire thing works and why basically his backup is not a fix. So the way it works is, or rather the issue that you call as quote-unquote Black Crush is in reality color banding. And this is basically the pixelation you see when you go on, let's say you watch, I use the Batman trailer as a benchmark basically. But if you watch a Batman trailer at, let's say, 40% brightness or 50% brightness, it'll pixelate at a lot of places. You'll have weird colors sometimes, and it just, not great. And a lot of people call it Black Crush, but in reality, it's actually color banding. And this is happening because of the really weird way that ASUS has decided, oh, let's have a really, really high gamma value, which obviously backfired. Because of that, you get this pixelation because the screen doesn't really know, okay, which color code is this anymore, so it just replaces it with whatever, and then you got like blocks, pixelation and blocks everywhere instead. So in order to fix this on a really quick way, because I wanted to have a quick dirty fix as quickly as possible, was just to lower the gamma to a pretty low level. So even at max brightness, it's very dark, it's very not great. But it completely fixed the color banding. So the color banding was gone. However, now severe Black Crush was introduced. So what did I do to fix the Black Crush? Well, I decided to make an application which, based on certain settings, will apply a dynamic overlay. And because of that, it fixed the Black Crush issue. However, it did not properly, recalibrate the screen. It just, added an overlay on top of the, on the current calibration, which it's not very color accurate. You still have red tint, and it's just kind of shit that you have to run an application and that it has this overlay running, which a lot of apps like, let's say, Google Pay don't refuse to run without you disabling it. It's all these kind of things that just this inconvenience that makes it not a perfect solution. This is why the new version of my Android 11 has a completely different fix, an actual proper fix that I've spent a lot of time to make. Because to give you guys an idea, I made over 100 calibration profiles. I had to make over 100 motherfucking calibration profiles. It takes time. It really does. And I have to apply these on certain settings and whatnot. So this is actually a lot of work. So this is the new, the new actual fix that you can't get because of this guy here. I really don't want to get it to the public because I know he's going to try to scam as many people as possible. And obviously he's not alone. A lot of people are actually going to try to do this anyways. So when we're going to scroll down, as we can see, back then when he did the whole thing and he got exposed and everyone shot on him and he deleted everything, it was free. It was on donation basis. However, now he charges money. For those who speak English, you can see the English here. So basically, he says this is a paid fix, which again, it's not a fix. It's only half of my fix, which at this point, it's not a fix. It's more of a let's trade a problem for another problem. Not exactly great. So yeah, $10 to purchase Write Me in Telegram at at your PC service. So yeah, not great. Again, only on Russian, and he's only sharing it in Russian because he knows the moment he shares it globally, I will pick it up, I'll expose him again, and he will basically get shit on again from the global community. So now he decided it was a good idea to just scam the living shit out of his Russian comrades. Now, this is hilarious because, okay, so let me explain something about Russians. Russians are, they're very prideful people. From my experience, I can tell you they're very prideful, and they have a tendency to trust their own kind. So let's say you have an argument and Russian says like this and you say the opposite. They would rather believe the Russian because this is they're built on trust. They trust each other more than they would trust another guy. However, this privilege also comes with a certain price. If you fuck with a Russian's trust, you get fucked. And that's the bill the NRPC guy does probably not want to pay, but he has to right now. So, as you can see, he has several groups on Telegram. Modification _ rock 3, rock _ 3 _ instructions, Asus _ rock _ phone _ 3, and obviously in 5. So these are all his channels. So yeah, I know what's gonna happen. And his name is EnderPC or EnderPC Service, whatever. Now, I do know what's going to happen. It's very clear that some people are going to go there and flame the shit out of him and probably even spam his Telegram and whatnot. And I'm not going to sit here and say don't do it because honestly, there's no way I'm going to stop you. You can do whatever you want. I'm not your mom. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I'm also not going to tell you that you have to do it. That's the only thing I'm saying right now. I know it's probably going to happen. Yeah, it's just what it is. And honestly, personally saying, I like it. This is a fight against pirates and scammers and whatnot. And I'm really happy to see that because this is all a movement that I apparently started. I started with the whole tech utopia emulation thing, and more people are starting to raise questions and are actually fighting against EGNS and whatnot. And it seems like developers have started to step up as well. And we seem to have a certain movement going on, which I really like, where people who steal other people's work are getting absolutely shit on. They're actually getting punished. They're not getting away anymore. And this is a movement I really like. Because if this continues to the point where people just cannot do this anymore without instantly getting shit on, then I don't have any reason anymore not to go open source. Then at some point, if this entire shit finally stops, where people just steal stuff and, get called out immediately and people not supporting anymore, that means that people like me can finally go open source and actually give a shit for once. Because right now, obviously, it's this kind of shit that just makes me go, why should I bother? Why should I bother release my Android 11 kernel? Why should I? Why should I maintain something for people who are just gonna, steal it and try to make profit out of it and scam other people? Because at this point, right now here, if I never had released the Android 11 kernel, Android 10 kernel, this guy would never never be able to scam however many people he is currently currently scamming. These people who paid money for a fix which is for free and available for everyone here on this channel, right? Is he's getting away with, okay, he's obviously not getting away with this because thank you, I still have the community, and this is the thing that really makes me happy. That really makes me think maybe there is really a future where open source developers can actually give a shit for once. So yeah, I think that's it from my side, and I really hope that some Russian dude is going to watch this video and translate this entire thing and maybe even share it on Russian forums so that they are aware of this little scumbag here. And I don't know, I'm kind of looking forward to see or hear how this is going to blow up in EnderPC's face, because Russians are many things. Stupid ain't one of them. Russians are certainly not stupid. Once they see this video, they will definitely be like, wait, this image file is 24 fucking megabytes? The DTBO, they're going to be like, okay, wait, so they're going to check, like, let's say, Kirasakura kernel or Clean Slate kernel. They're all going to see, wait, all the DTBO files is 1.8 or 2 megabyte, depending on where you open it. So they'll immediately see, this guy here who's making the YouTube video is right. Then they're going to start to decompile and see like, oh my god, this has all this information. Yeah, this guy has no idea what he's doing. And then they're suddenly going to be like, okay, look, you motherfucker misused my trust. And it's going to blow up in his face. It's very, very, very certain. This is going to blow up in EnderPC's face to the point where it's probably gonna be hilarious for me at least. So yeah, let's see how long he's gonna keep this scam up. I don't know. I'm gonna put this link into the YouTube description, right? And I'm gonna put a date on when this is actually deleted. It's gonna be fun. I actually want to see how long it actually takes until this thing is deleted, because I know the day this link is deleted is the day that the Russian community just gave EnderPC exactly what he deserved. A huge smack in his face. So this is gonna be fun. This is actually gonna be fun. You don't charge, you don't fucking screw with Russians. He should know that. He's a Russian himself. He should fucking know you don't screw with Russians. But okay, he wanted to play with fire. All right. The comrades are gonna come back at him. This is going to be a beautiful train wreck for this guy. So yes, I hope you learned something, and see you to the next video.